Today, bring you something crazy, you know? Got the gang in here, got the crew, man, got everybody,
sure,
you know?
butter bags on the set, you know?
You already know we're
Everything butter.
We're gonna have everybody introduce themselves.
King M, right here.
I am Same Thriller, 303, BB 22.
Let's get it. Let's
Go up.
Go up on deck.
That's
Butter bags on the scene, baby. You know we here.
Facts.
You know?
Don't mind his Knicks outfit, you know. Apparently he's a he's a Knicks fan. You know?
Helpful.
But no jokes aside, we're gonna do a video today about the top 5 rappers of the decade, man. I know everybody listens different. I know this is a new decade. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Hoping everybody have a good year, man. I'm excited for this year. Like, I'm doing new things in my life. I'm pretty sure everybody else is too, man. Matt doing the music. Joey been doing the music for years. My boy Goo-Wop just being Goo-Wop. I said it, man. He doing his driving thing. So if y'all need lessons out there, you gotta holler at my boy because he's teaching everybody. Teaching my grandmother, everybody out here how to drive, dog.
I know somebody watching this going to know how to drive. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, started right.
Facts. My boy Baz over here doing the workout shit, man.
Fitness thing.
Yeah, you already know.
Revenge Fitness.
Yep.
Revenge on the scene, butter on the scene.
That's big facts. So this is a crucial topic, man. Like, we gotta figure this out. I know who my top 5 is. So let's see. We're gonna start with my boy Matt over here. He gonna
Yes, excellent.
I'm gonna tell you his list and let you know what's going on.
Alright. From 1 to 5, I got Drake.
Foul.
He's money from the heart.
Drake, Kanye,
Alright.
Future, Young Thug,
Ooh.
and Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Listen,
Little Wayne.
listen, I got a valid argument with Lil Wayne.
Talk to me.
He's just name all the little rappers now. There's probably 100 little rappers,
Yeah.
and I feel like all of that comes from Wayne. Like, and all these other guys, Drake, you know, he started with Cash Money. Lil Wayne, like the biggest artists now came from Lil Wayne. Like Cash Money when it was Young Money. Sorry,
Yeah.
it was him, Nicki Minaj, Tiger.
Yeah.
They were all one group at one time. Now
No,
they're
they
like
was.
their own like megastars in like their own respective things. So I feel like just his influence alone. I know he hasn't really dropped like classics from '09, but like just that alone, I think he should be on the top 5.
I mean, I agree with you.
That's definitely a fair debate. That's definitely fair, but I feel like he should be more of an honorable mention than in the top 5. Just because his influence is powerful since the past, it has influenced crazy, but he hasn't been really relevant in the sense of making music.
The first 5 years of the decade, no.
He was like this.
Yeah. He passed the torch already by then, I think.
Yeah, Drake was already.
I had Rick
Took
Ross in my honorable
far
mentions
gone.
because
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like the first 5 years of the decade,
Yeah.
like his Mastermind album was classic to me.
One of my favorites.
Like Rich Forever, classic. Like
Ross had a run.
yeah,
Tech-
like
Tech
that
on Dawgs, my
first,
shit.
He did have
like
a
that
run.
first 5 years, but like he's kind of like he's not really relevant anymore. But like from like 2010, 2014, like he had,
Skateboard shit fucking changed everything. That fucking rock album.
That
That was
You talking about
Rick
Rick
Ross?
Ross?
Yeah, Wayne.
oh,
no,
I was talking about Rick Ross.
Oh.
Okay,
He had that run, and then he kind of just plummeted.
Yeah.
Like he had Hood Billionaire. Like it was just he released some bad projects from there. Future, I had Young Thug at 4.
yeah.
Young Thug's just Young Thug. Like he's
Young Thug Fire.
He's like-
definitely.
like what he does with his words. Like he's like all these guys are like the biggest influence. Like everyone's favorite rapper is Young Thug nowadays.
He
I feel
changed
like.
up the melody. He came in, he had a weird sound with the
His
screaming,
melodies
singing.
are just like
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah.
I don't even know what to say,
I
like-
definitely agree with that.
I feel like
definitely agree.
everyone at first didn't fuck with him, and then like eventually like he just grew on you, and like
Facts,
everyone
facts.
like there's not really a lot of people out there that don't really like like him.
That's fact. Yeah, pass that phone. Okay. That's true. That's true.
Same thing with like Future. I think like when he
Future's
started out.
big time.
Remember if you guys remember when he first started, like in the beginning of the decade, he was doing like he was known as the hook guy on like DJ Khaled's albums. Like he wasn't really, and then like the Sierra thing happened, and like he dropped Monster and all those mixtapes, and he started going crazy.
When that Pluto came out, that Pluto 3D, when he had the same
that's-
day and time,
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Tony Montana.
Yeah,
Right?
then he had the Tony Montana was the
Yeah.
lead single.
From there, he just
I was like, oh, okay.
I would have never thought he would be like where he's at now.
Yeah, because it was a break in between the 3D album, and I forgot what the album after that. Then I was like,
I forgot he dropped an album. I forgot what it was called after that.
He put out a few things. I know there's like, I feel like the ending part of the decade, like you see, there was a lot of like attention on Future. Like everybody was bumping Future because you could see he was starting to do bigger things. He had like a growth, and he started doing like like a lot more deeper songs, and I feel like he got more pop.
Just a little.
He kind of
bit.
like
He did.
grew up.
He definitely
And then
with the
he's
2 albums he released.
Yeah.
Those two
but
he
the-
released back to
the
back.
Hendrix.
Mhm.
he took off, bro. So that's not bad.
That's solid.
So your number one is
I think it should be everyone's number one. Drake.
Yeah.
Drizzy.
Yeah,
That's
Drake
Drake
is
the guy.
that's
Number 5, though.
Drake, not
Drake
Drake.
is
Listen,
on my list.
Listen,
Number
he has. There's so much. I'd be here for like all night, like just talking about like. He has a song for like any type of mood. He has classic albums.
No.
He has 2-3
replay
classic
value.
albums.
You're
No
insane.
replay
Got
value?
no replay
Okay.
value.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Why?
For Drake?
Drake, no
Bro,
replay
you lost
value.
your mind.
No replay
I'm
value?
still listening to the first album, bro.
Gosh, bro.
I remember the first time when I worked at my uncle's pizzeria. The first time I heard him, it was what was his first big hit again in 09?
Best I ever had.
Best I ever had. The music video on MTV.
Yeah.
Like from there, I remember that exact moment. Like when he started with that and like what he turned to now. It's like it's insane. Like and like I feel like people don't realize like, but he was like in Wayne's shadow. Like he broke out of Wayne's shadow and probably is gonna most likely end up being bigger than Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
got
Nah. Wayne is really top 3 of all time.
He is, but he's
From
gonna
his
be.
prime, he was really good.
I don't know if
Wayne changed everything.
I'm talking
Wayne
about
changed everything. Wayne was
Drake's
big
in
time.
every genre.
Yeah.
You name it, he has songs.
Yeah, but he's
like
not
his
better
name
than
was in the
Wayne.
billboards in the UK. Like
Yeah, well, I'm
Big-
not talking
like,
about
big
rapping
time.
ability. Obviously, he's a better rapper, but like overall, like artistry, like I think he's untouchable. Like when it's all said and done.
And honestly, listen. I love Wayne. There was a point where like he was like how Drake is to me. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. At one point,
Drake is the best. Drake's number 1.
but when you could honestly even compare him with rapping. Don't get me wrong. I know it's crazy to say that, but not everything Lil Wayne said was golden. And we might have all messed with
95%
it.
of it was gold.
Nah, he said some
He had
questionable
some crazy
stuff,
bars.
but it
bars.
was the way he wordplayed it that made it fire. But some of it, you really listen to it now and you be like, that was kind of questionable. But he made it sound really good, and the how he played it was his style was dope. Like it was dope. It was amazing. Actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I could hear
But
Wayne all
now when
day,
you-
every day.
But
That shit was not
now
bad.
put Drake's wordplay and how he does stuff, and it's like there's not that much stuff where you can be like, oh, it's questionable. He does have questionable stuff, but I think it's way less than Wayne. That's my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
I could be wrong, but I don't know. I'm definitely Wayne's high. His blaze was
it was
it was
Scorching
It
hot.
was incredible. But Drake's blaze went right below it, and now it's
it
constant.
his
His went so high, and then it just
fell off.
it just
Yeah.
fell.
I feel
And
like
that's why I make him an honorable mention, but I can't. Like
Wayne-
Drake has kept that high.
Wayne's
kept
went
it.
high to the point where there was no more higher to go, so he could really only go down. Wayne was
I feel like it was
untouchable
kind of
back
like
then.
two different.
Nah, Wayne was untouchable
It
back
was
then.
two different highs. I feel like because I feel like he was like in the streets. He was like untouchable. Like everyone looked up to him. But like Drake is really more industry. Like he put up the bigger numbers, but like Lil Wayne was bigger like in the streets.
It's times changed too. It's about that too, bro.
That was the mixtape era. You know, it's a way
times
different
changed.
era.
That's a fact.
People were bumping mixtapes.
Yeah.
Now it's like, it's hard to compare like that stuff when it comes to that.
Wow, that's what's
Wanna
up.
go to
Well,
the next?
yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
move to the next. Just tell that my boy Joey.
Um,
See what
What
we
you
got.
got? Yeah.
I mean, obviously Drake's at number 1.
Foul, foul.
Like, nah, I feel bad. I feel bad even like, cause like we already agreed to that. Drake's number 1.
It has to. It
Yeah,
has to.
it's
Be.
not
It doesn't.
right,
It doesn't. It's a no-brainer.
So, but it's also like, it's the regular 5. Like honestly, Drake's at number 1, but it's like 5 is 5 is like Cole.
Cole, okay. That's
Kendrick is 4. No,
Alright.
Future's 4, and 3.
What about Kendrick?
I love Kendrick.
Kendrick Stick.
I'm not even gonna entertain
You're-
that. Whatever.
Like the
So-
last like 5 years, like the last half of the 5 years.
I don't know. To me, Kendrick's thing.
Wait, let's see. Let's finish this list. Let's see what else you got.
Yeah.
What was that? I was at number 3.
Yeah, number 3, yeah.
Damn, I just had to note out. J. Cole. Oh yeah. So, 5 is. Oh my God. 5 is Kendrick. 3.
Yeah.
4. Who did I have at number 4? I think. Oh, Kanye West is. I got Kanye West as 2. Kanye had
Kanye's on
like
my
he had a big.
Yeah, he stinks.
Kanye.
I had no listen.
Oh,
But
stop.
he did so much.
Kanye has to be in there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He did so much.
You-
Everything he did musically turned into like something else, which got him more plays. Like
That's a
in
fact,
every part of the, like he had the biggest glow up, like from the beginning of the decade, because like everybody loved him as like a softer kind of, you know, rapper who, you know, used to be a producer and he was like making his way. You know, he was getting to like he was like everybody was kind of woke, like getting more woke and stuff like that. I feel like that was really important, and it stretched out to like the end of the decade. Now, like he's crazy now.
Yeah.
He's a Kardashian.
That's a fact. I think after his mother died, man,
Yeah,
he started acting crazy.
that's when he
bro.
started.
He dropped
Yeah.
the classic right after she died, though.
Yeah, it's
So
like
he gets that's all he had left, bro. I don't know. But after that, I was like,
The last few albums have been kind of suspect, but everything before that was big time. Like his, I think last big time one.
My
Because
Dark
I think-
Beautiful Twisted Fantasy.
No,
What?
that was like the first one.
No, 2011, bro.
that
Like
was-
from
2011, 2012.
2010, wasn't it?
I think that was the
Was it
last
2010?
one.
Yeah, it was 2010, you're right.
No, like I'm saying like
Oh,
in
as
like
far as the
20,
decade.
yeah, like 2017, 2018,
Gotcha.
when he came out with Yeezus, that might have been like his
That wasn't 2018, 2017.
No. That might have been
16,
14, 15?
Yeah, I think 14, 15.
So which one was the last
Yeah,
one
that
before
sounds
he
about
came out
right.
with like with all the gospel
Pablo.
shit? Pablo,
Life of
yeah,
Pablo.
Pablo was
Yeah,
big
yeah,
time.
that was
Life of
big.
Pablo was big time.
Yeah, I didn't really jack that.
That's
Life of
that's
Pablo
an
was big
underrated
time.
album.
I didn't really jack
That's a
that
very,
album.
very underrated album.
Yeah.
That shit was so hard to get, bro. I was mad I couldn't get that shit, though. How y'all got it on iTunes?
Yes, of course we
No,
got
when
it.
it came out, I couldn't get that shit on iTunes.
No, it was
You had to do
hard.
something
It was like
else.
Some title shit.
2016.
Yeah, it was
Beginning
title or
of the
something. You had to.
No, that was for the
Nah.
That was the Jay-Z album. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
both
about,
of
but
them.
it was
Magna
that
Carter
too.
one.
Life of Pablo, I had to get a
Yeah.
bootleg. I'm sorry. Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, Kanye about to call. Don't post this.
I had to get it on bootleg,
He's
dude.
like, do not post this.
I tried to open up the title. You had to do something special to get
Yeah.
that album. I can't remember what it was. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Nah, I don't remember.
Number one,
You got spent.
gotta be my nickname. Gucci Mane gonna be number one.
Oh, God. Come
Let me
on.
tell you something. The guy put out more than 1 million songs this decade. That's an absolute fact.
Quality over
That's a
quantity.
fact.
But how
He
many,
was making songs while in jail.
Okay.
Okay.
Guy was killing the game. a lot of mixtapes too, so it's all songs
What game?
for free. Mixtapes. He was killing the game.
What, in jail?
But was that
Pass
a
around
decade?
CDs
Like
in
throughout the whole decade, like every year, every couple years, like every few
He
months.
put out
something?
songs almost every day.
But like, who was listening?
I was.
Got him! Got him! Oh! What?
Gucci
Chill.
is
Gucci is
Don't do
no. Don't do that. Because I love Gucci too. I love him, bro. So you can't talk bad about him.
There's just so many people who are also doing a lot of stuff that was more important.
Gucci is number one on my top 5.
If it was 1
Gucci
through
is
10, he'd
number
be
one.
6.
Nah, Gucci's number
He'd be
1.
number 6. He's a legend, bro.
He's a legend.
Nah,
Like, for the
Gucci's
people, like, down south, I feel like he's a legend. Like, you know, like, the rappers down south, I think he's a legend to
No,
them.
absolutely. He
He's
used
a legend
to
to me too.
Like, he has that, he has, like, that future influence, like, I feel like.
Yeah, he was involved with like a lot of any artist that was coming out of Atlanta. Like, you heard Gucci was connected to it. Some
Yeah, he was.
You know, like,
Early
Waka
on.
Flocka, like, Waka Flocka's
Wow, how
mom.
does Waka not make my list?
Waka Flocka's mom.
What?
Waka
She's like
is
a
big
big-
time.
Wait.
Waka is big
Waka
time.
Flocka's
What list?
Waka's big time.
He got one
His-
album.
his-
How? How?
his mother,
How?
his mother was like a bunch of artists down there manager.
Yeah.
Like it was Gucci's manager, his manager.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that story. Yeah.
So she definitely. Yeah, but I can't really put him in the top 5 because he has.
Just
What?
Just let him continue
He
this list,
name
bro.
a hit. Name a hit from him.
Too many.
He got a lot of hits.
There are too
I'm
many
sorry.
hits.
It's just
Nah, but like something
Like
that
a hit.
everybody was bumping though.
Like everyone here would know the song.
Like I bet at that
His best
time,
hit
I bet
is-
like Gucci was like while he's doing stuff for like a certain kind of crowd, like at the same time there were other big things like people were listening to.
I see what you're saying. He doesn't have a big hit.
His biggest hit was with Mario. Loving you, loving you.
He was on
That was
Like if I go
Yeah,
to my song,
one coming. That's his
Yeah, that's
biggest
what's
hit.
fine.
That's
He
his
was on that
biggest
song?
hit.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't remember. He was on that song?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was.
that
Like, if
verse
I
was
were to
hard.
go
I'm
to
not gonna
all my
lie.
songs-
Is that a remix?
Yeah.
No,
that's
that's
not-
the
that's
original.
not-
I think that's
Nah,
his,
it was the original. Yeah, that was it.
it was.
Yeah, that was the original.
Wait,
That's
that was
an
5 or 1?
That shit was on High 90. Like that was an official release.
yeah. No, that was
That was an original
That was
one.
big. That was
Yeah, it
playing
was
every-
big.
all the time.
But Gucci don't need no hits though. He's just a legend, bro.
No,
He don't need
right,
hits.
he's-
I don't need him to be on radio.
He is a
bro.
legend.
Chicken Talk was a big time mixtape.
Yeah, it's
a-
no, the mixtape is good, but like
Trap God was phenomenal.
But like you really.
I'm drawing blanks right now.
got him, got him. Oh, what?
I need. Somebody put the question marks on my head, please.
But I don't know if I can name 5 songs from Gucci.
I could name 5, but I'd be here probably a while.
I don't like Gucci before he went to jail. Like he has a couple of good songs. Like
Nah,
he
before
came
he
out.
went in that
Before-
double disc,
I know
that
when he
State
was
versus
bigger.
He was
Riddick Davis, that State, that album.
Yeah,
Oh my,
Riddick
that
Davis
album
early in
was
the decade.
tough. Yeah,
Yeah.
that album was tough, bro.
So who's
Yeah,
next on your list?
finish the list.
Alright, number 2, I got French Montana.
That's
That's an absolute fact. That ad-lib is forever
You're
fire.
Maybe top 15. Maybe
that,
top 15.
that
top
shit is
20.
ridiculous.
Did he take that from Kanye that had? That was a controversy back in the day.
No.
Did Kanye say it a
Yo.
little different?
I mean, the hand came from the Yin Yang twins.
Yeah.
The hand.
Yeah.
I was saying that when I was in middle school.
But
Yeah,
French
that's
definitely
what he got.
twisted.
He did a lot of cool things.
I'm sorry. Drake had French on his like this. Like I got you.
No, that's
bro.
a fact.
I got you like 15 hits. All right.
Stay scheming.
Yeah.
Classic song this decade.
No, that song is big. I
Stay
think
scheming. I think it's a top 20 song this decade.
Definitely.
that song
Stay
changed my,
scheming.
that song kind
That's
of changed my
and
life as a
that's
DJ
why
for a
like
little bit.
all right, you
Everybody's
have Drake on your list, so
Everyone
Yeah,
bought it.
because you can't have French without honestly it should be Drake French.
Oh, absolutely.
In my opinion, for your list.
Yeah, like Drake has to be number one no matter what.
Drake is number 5.
Really?
Drake almost did not make my list.
That's
Because
stop!
ASAP was gonna take an Uber. I swear to God.
Crazy, dog.
Until I thought of YOLO, because that shit is really game changing. That fucking song.
Oh,
YOLO,
yeah.
Bro, everyone went crazy over that. So
Yeah.
okay, like Drake's got to be at 5.
Yeah, a lot of shirts
But
came
if
out.
not for that song, then
It's
ASAP
not
would have
for
took
that
YOLO.
song.
Yes.
Out of
If not for that
old
song.
songs,
Yes. If not for that one song.
Well, not that many people like ASAP got quiet. Like ASAP, he wasn't that big.
he didn't live up to his.
He had
potential.
Harlem
Nah,
Life, bro, uptown.
Yeah, he was supposed to be.
In the beginning, I fucking
he
fell off.
I thought he was gonna be when he what's the song I can't remember the song he did. It was him,
Peso,
Kendrick,
One
Train,
Drake.
No,
One Train was fire, but no.
fucking Problems.
Yes.
Yeah,
That song. I was like, wow, he's gonna be.
That song was big time.
Yo, wow.
But like I said,
can
that Work remix song will forever be top 3 of all songs. That's always the first
Did
song
he
that
come out
comes
with
up.
something?
That Work remix shit?
That was a,
I don't even.
that was a
I
good
can't
song.
even think of like the
A$AP
the
Ferg.
song you're like. Oh wow! Honestly, number 5 for that. I mean that was big, but like
That song was fucking big time.
for
It was
how
a dope
long?
song,
though?
Big
but, like,
time.
But like
that's
how
a
many
fact.
people
I mean, like it's not only that
Compared
one
to-
song, but that one song was big
compared
time.
to Drake? Compared to Drake, like
It's not even the same universe.
Yeah. What's 3? Next.
Okay.
I have Kanye.
Okay.
We already talked about
I
Kanye.
read on that. Okay.
4, I got Chief Keef.
O Block.
Chief Keef is
Chief
big
Keef?
time.
yo, I love Chief.
I'm going to blow New Jersey up. That's big time. That's big
His
time.
influence, I'd put him in the top 5, but
Yeah, but not
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
decade, bro.
Yeah.
He made so many fire songs.
Yeah, but
I
they were
don't
just
like Love Sosa.
No, he was
All
he
that
was an
shit.
influence.
That
in the
was
beginning.
big time.
He had a lot of big shit, but then like
2 years.
you know,
The jail shit, I feel
yeah,
like.
he got locked up a couple times. He got into other
Yeah,
he got dropped from his label,
Because he does what he
And-
raps about.
and he was
He's
doing
big
just
time.
just doing like a lot of
That
mixtapes.
doesn't have
He-
anything to do
he-
with him being top.
Yeah.
Yeah, different
I personally
videos.
love
That
him.
doesn't help him. That doesn't
Chief
help
Keef
him.
is very,
No,
very fire to me.
Yeah, he influenced a lot of stuff, but like, you know, like they're bigger artists though. Like,
Yeah.
like everybody, he was an influence for like kids for like a month or two. The drill era, that was huge, but like that also was still off of the piggyback of everything like Drake, Kanye, like Cole, Kendrick. Everybody was talking about Cole and Kendrick a lot.
So he's in my top 5 because of those songs that he put out. Because those shits are still fire to this day.
He was
To this
he was
day,
on
those
That's
shits
fire
are
it?
still
2
banging
years.
big time.
But what songs though? Like how many of them are there?
Let me go look
3,
right now,
4?
'cause there's too many for me to think about.
I don't really listen to the radio, but anytime I put the radio, he's not playing
Right.
at all.
He's not playing anymore, that's a fact.
He don't.
But there's still some
But I don't listen
songs
to the
from
radio.
people that are
The radio is
still.
fugazi.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Love Sosa, Hate Being Sober, 300.
No, those are some of
Oh,
my
yeah,
favorite.
300.
That was like
That was his first tape.
Listen,
Like those are all songs from his first
And they're all
project.
still fire.
he has a top 5 album in life for me. Is
Rich.
Finally Rich. Oh my
Top
god,
Yeah,
5?
that album.
no. Finally, Rich was
It
fire.
was
Oh,
fire. It's not
yeah.
top-
But what happened after that though? What was his second
It's the
one?
best
What I
mixtape,
said.
but bro, he
And that
made
used
that
to
when
be
he
the
was
biggest
16.
like
Huh?
He made that when he was 16.
I know it. That shit was fire.
That's crazy.
Best album I think I've ever heard, though. Fire.
That's topic for another
Yeah,
day. But
yeah. I know, facts,
And then number 5, I got, unfortunately, Drake.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
But next. All right. So mine is a little similar to Kings and Thrillers, but obviously Drake. Gotta have the top spot. 2. I don't know how nobody said K-Dot yet. Like,
yeah,
listen.
Honestly,
I
forgot
said
about it.
Oh, you said Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I missed it. Okay.
You don't got
I would have
Kendrick,
put him
right?
at 5 before. I forgot about him, to be honest with you.
Kendrick?
Actually, not.
Wow.
I ain't forgetting
Kendrick?
Kendrick, yo, he did a lot.
I completely
Yo,
forgot.
I did not
Listen.
forget about him.
Listen, he's not a song whore. He's not throwing out content every year crazy to the amount. But when he shows up, he shows
when it
up.
comes out, he does something.
And he makes an
big.
impact.
Yeah,
I'm not
everybody's
gonna
talking
lie.
about it.
When he took the route of Butterfly Effect, I was like, I don't know if I'm trying to hear this. But then when Damn came out,
Good Kid, Mad City was.
oh my lord! Like he went a little dip for me at least. A lot of people love the controversy and everything, but it was a little dip, and then Damn just went through.
Yeah,
the
Damn
roof.
was crazy.
That was just. I'm still bumping that now, and that was like what, almost 2 years ago, maybe 3.
Yeah, 2, 3
now. So got Kendrick at 2.
Okay.
Kanye, of course.
Right.
Kanye's in the middle for me because.
Yeah.
He's Kanye. Like his I mean, don't get me wrong, the past 4 years has been rocky for him. But he dropped something, people were still on him.
Oh yeah, people
on him. They're on him. But from 11 to 16, he was dynamite. Like people forget about Watch the Throne too. That was big time. Listen, it was a dual album, but he was barring up with Jay-Z.
Cruel Summer was also ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh my god,
like,
what a fucking
those 6 years right there, still like you can't even think about the past 4 years because I ain't gonna lie, he's been a little crazy.
Yeah.
but so those that could be a whole video on that. So Kanye, who else?
You at
Yeah, 4. I'm at 4.
Yeah,
that was 4. The last,
4 is right now.
4 is right now.
Yeah.
I actually skipped. I skipped over. I had Kanye in 3rd. No, I actually had him at 4th, but I had Future. But I'm gonna put Kanye in 3rd, and Future's definitely at 4 for me. I know Future's big time. His blaze was vicious. Jumpman, everything. Him and Dre. That was different. That wave was different. So Future, Kanye, and then my last 2 is between Cole and Travis.
Ain't no between.
Travis
I'm not. Listen. I love Cole. I love Travis. I might have to give it to Travis. I might have to just give it to Travis, just because the last
late push.
The late push is vicious.
Yeah.
Listen, Cole, he kind of took the little controversy a little bit, but Forest Hills was fire. KOD was great. Amazing, those are 2 great albums, but wow. I mean, Travis puts out a shirt and people were just like, they just like, you know what I'm saying? Astro World was whoa.
Yeah, I feel like they got a different fan base. Like, you know, Travis is more like wild. And,
and I guess that's just my influence on it. I like wild music. I love, like I said, I like Cole. I like when he gets in his energy, but Travis is just phenomenal. He's been in play longer than he's actually been in ablaze. He was on Nothing Was the Same. He was on a lot of stuff. He wrote a lot of stuff for people. He was helping Kanye. He was helping mad people. So
Cole's first mixtapes too, like
those are bangers. Those is real bangers. But I'm gonna have to go with Travis for that 5th one, definitely.
So J. Cole with honorable mention.
You said
I did. I said Wayne.
Yeah.
But you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to renege on that. I'm gonna have to renege on that. Just because I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did have Cole at my 3rd spot, but I had to put Future in there. I switched it up. Last minute. I had to put Future in there. Kanye had to be in there, and then he's fighting.
Hands down, of course. You already know. Drake, Drizzy.
You know.
You already know he's the guy. Just like what you say, motherfucker. He's the guy. GOAT. We don't gotta talk about that. Future, of course, number 2, bro. Future changed the game. I already mentioned it. Like, one of the best rappers I've seen ever, man. When it comes to his craft, everything he does. Number 3, I'm surprised y'all didn't mention this, but they changed the game, and it's just not one of them, bro. It's 3 of them. And it's the Migos, bro. When I tell you the Migos changed the fucking game, even with the jewelry, bro.
Yeah,
they
did a lot.
And they did a lot, bro.
I can't believe I forgot about that.
A lot. And I fuck with the Migos heavy. Even when they said back then, man, when it's like Drake gave them the assist with Versace.
Mm-hmm.
Assist my ass, bro, because they got hits, bro. hits.
No.
They do have hits,
hits.
but they were playing Versace and skipping their part.
Yeah, that's swag
Nah,
though.
I fucked
That
with
was-
their like
Nah,
the
that was-
original.
They were
Versace
skipping his part.
version.
They were skipping it, or like they would go in and then it'll be like it'll cut off.
Yeah, that's swag. Cause that's just cause Drake's so big. Like he was like, alright,
Yeah.
play Drake Versace part and the club is over. that's all.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That song definitely got me listening to them.
Yeah.
Migos
But
was
I definitely listened to Drake's verse and I was like, alright, I'll bump it. You know, I definitely like their flow and stuff.
Facts.
And that was it. But I ain't gonna Drake.
I
Went
actually
hard on that.
I actually started listening to the like music after that. Like I think it was called like Streets on Lock, and it was like with Rich the Kid when like he was a nobody.
yeah, nobody. He's supposed to be the fourth member.
Yeah, the fourth member.
Yeah,
Fourth
yeah.
member.
Wait, what?
You never knew that?
I never knew that.
Yeah, he's supposed way back in the days.
Yeah,
Rich
they know
the
each
Kid.
other like that.
And I fuck with Rich a lot, bro. So I thought like, damn, that was kind of.
That
Cause this
flow
dude went
was
to
just-
jail.
Yeah, because
Offset went to jail for a while.
Offset went to jail because they were doing all the interviews, just two of them
Yeah.
in the beginning.
That should have been dope if he was in there, bro. But
Yeah, he was on the phone on the Breakfast Club interview, like he just said what's up on the interview and then.
oh, that's dope. And got up out of there.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. All right, number 4, of course, Young Thug. From when he came out, woo. First time I heard him, first time I heard him that mixtape when he was with Gucci. And Gucci signed him.
1017 something.
Bricks, 1017 presents something. And I almost said, oh shit, who's this? And then he came out like a year after with the Stoner.
Yeah.
Stoner. That was fun.
Yeah,
So it was
Stoner
fire.
was fire.
Yeah. Then after that, it was
Stoner.
over. That Barter 6
Stoner was
came
big.
out.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm. Yo, he
Lifestyle.
lifestyle. He had a run, bro.
Yeah, he did.
That song, Lifestyle.
Still got a run.
He's
dog.
definitely in my top 10.
Like
Yeah.
Wyclef Jean, that was big.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
really
I fuck
big.
with that,
He
yeah.
did a lot of things, bro. He did a
What was
lot
that
of
song?
things.
Bankroll with T.I., I think it was called. That
Yeah.
song was fire.
Yeah.
Was it called Bankroll? Like it
It
was
was.
a song with T.I. Like
I'm
it was big at the time. Remember that
Pink
song?
Bro Fresh. Everybody was in Shaw the God was in that. I know what you're talking about.
Big Sean.
No. Big Sean was in that.
Is that Sean the God?
Shot the guy.
I know you're talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember that.
All right, top 5. The N. Cole, of course. Gotta put Cole in there, bro.
I already know
Cole.
his name.
Cole for me is better than Kendrick, in my opinion, because I just fuck with Cole, bro.
Kendrick's thing.
I wouldn't think you'd fuck with
Kendrick
like
so-
Cole like that.
Oh, I love
But I'm
Cole.
saying,
Love
so
Cole.
is Cole is more a personal choice or more of a non-biased choice?
Cole is definitely a personal choice. Definitely, yeah. I don't see Kendrick making.
You don't think it's even close between the two?
Nah, it's not.
That's a reach. That's such a reach.
Rapping
I'm gonna
my
keep
talent
saying
wise
it
is
over and
close.
over.
It's close.
Kendrick that ass thing.
You're crazy.
That's that ass facts.
You're insane, bro.
Kendrick's wordplay.
I don't wanna,
is-
Like he's not even not good. Like he dead ass thing.
I'm trying not to
Like
cut on
that
you, bro.
ass.
Like, but Gary, I feel like you're doing this on purpose, bro.
Nah.
Like I feel like you, every like major artist, like you just like garbage.
What you mean?
Like they're like
I mean,
Drake's
Drake's in my
last-
top 5.
Like,
He's number 5.
but like
But he's in my top
But
5.
how could you put someone like Gucci Man in front of him? Like
You're
that's
crazy.
embarrassing. That's bad. That's
He
a
put
bad
out
take.
a million songs.
but
That
More
doesn't-
than half
that
of them
doesn't
are
do
fire.
anything. That doesn't say anything. That doesn't do anything.
Nah, he's fire.
that
Quality
was like a
over
while
quantity.
ago. Like that he was. Like he did a lot of great things, but it's not like he had mad hits.
He was
That
throwing out
Nah, he had mad
albums
hits.
like it was
yeah, it was going
like he
crazy.
was at the strip club. He was throwing out singles too. He
Well,
wasn't throwing out hundreds. Throwing out singles.
That's big out there, bro. You know, down south, man, a lot of strip clubs, so they play a song.
Yeah.
A song goes straight to the fucking strip club. New York, they ain't showing that.
Like, I love Gucci.
You get no love in New York strip clubs, bro.
And he influenced like a certain group, like all the Atlanta. He was connected to all the Atlanta artists came up because of him.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a
in the
fact.
beginning.
Yeah, because he put a city on. I
Yeah, he was doing a lot of things. But I read the Gucci Man book. That's why.
Him and Zay.
But then again,
Yeah,
that
the
can,
state book is fire.
people
too.
could say that's not true. Like, a lot of people said like he did bad business and stuff like that, which is messed up.
Oh, Gucci?
Yeah, but he's like he had hits, but like not bigger than like I can't believe that. Like
They didn't
Gucci's
get out
had
of,
so
they didn't get out of
many-
Atlanta. Like they were
Gucci's
hits
had
in
so
Atlanta.
many great hits that to me he's just number 1. Like this decade, like
Yeah.
if I were to go through all my songs, then it's like one after the other. It's just great songs by Gucci.
Wow.
That's a fact, bro.
But that's kind of like for fun, you know, like.
What you mean for fun?
Just to have fun on the day.
Like, like, how much do you really like listen to Gucci Mane's lyrics? Like, you have quotables, like long term, like in big periods of time.
When
Not
we
just
did
like
that thing with the check to see on the iPhone to see like who you have the most. Of course, he was number one. Gucci.
He definitely was
Yeah.
number one.
Gucci was my number one because I
Yeah,
really
like
listened
most
to him every
played, like
day.
the Apple replay thing.
But-
Every
How many
day
hours?
I always listen to
But
Gucci.
like, why still?
It makes me happy.
Like, I like that when I'm
Listening to Gucci makes me happy.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa!
No. You know what? No, you're right. Because Gucci's
That
important,
is.
but like when you're like listening to it, like I from personally, I just could not connect with a lot of his flows. But he did have a. It's like that's like when I was like more like I feel like immature. I'm not gonna say like you're immature, but that's kind of like. Like I feel like
Your music
like you're like
sense.
mad. Oh,
Six.
nah. It's like how do you still like? There's so much more that came out that can't still be all you're listening to.
That's all I'm listening to. That's a fact. That's an
There's
absolute
so
fact.
much more.
Yeah, there's a lot more though. That
I'm just
That's-
that in that era. I'm not going nowhere.
like
2030 will still be the same songs over
Hey
and
man,
over.
I
bless.
understand that.
God bless.
This is fire. 6ix9ine is big time.
We gotta cut this.
Got it.